What up, you guys? This is Miss Jackie J. I'm back with vlogging video. For those who follow me, thank you, and continue to follow me. Make sure you guys share, give my videos thumbs up. I'm getting ready to have a seafood mukbang. And give you guys a little bit of a story time of where I've been and what's been occurring in my life since I've moved back to STL, and why I haven't been uploading any videos or any contents for you guys to stay even curious or interested in following me. But those that have been patiently following me, I thank you guys so very much. Much love, and I appreciate it. Why I'm recording from the hotel or a hotel is simply because I am out of town currently. I've been out of town for about 4 days, and I will be out of town for maybe a few more weeks. So yeah, let's get started. How about we do that? About why I haven't been uploading videos, or why I haven't been on YouTube. So first and most of all, I would like to say Happy New Year's to all of my followers and all of those new followers. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your neighbor, your mama, your daddy, your daughter, and whomever else around the world. And I appreciate you guys for your love and support. So for those who have been following me here, on this platform, I will let you guys know a little bit about what's been occurring since I've moved here to STL. For those who do not know that I've moved here to St. Louis, I moved in St. Louis early May of 2020, right after returning back from Haiti from burying Miss Cat. Miss Cat will burying her mother, a good friend of mine. Miss Cat is a good friend of mine. She's actually one of my best friends. I have two good friends of mine. And so we buried her mother. We traveled to Haiti to bury her mother. Then after that, came into America, and we came right into the big COVID. So that's been devastated. Prior to the fact that you guys know, a lot of life has been lost. Let all of them rest in peace. May God continue to protect and keep their family strong. Those who have lost their life to the COVID. I have came across two people in my family. They had also the virus. So one of them is my stepdaughter, and she had the virus. Guys, I broke this crawfish pretty bad, but I'm not letting it go. But anyways, yeah, she's had to be in quarantine for 14 days. She was tested positive, lost the taste, and all that. That occurred this year, 2021, and as also my mother. So that's what occurred this year, plus more. And yeah, these are some mussels, guys. I love mussels. That occurred. So we moved from Florida to St. Louis 2020. Again, like I stated in the beginning of the video, prior to well, not prior to, but after we came from Haiti from burying Miss Cat's mom. 99 years old. God bless her soul. Beautiful person. And so yeah, guys, this is good, but I know I have to tell you guys why I haven't been uploading videos. But so I moved here. The COVID had everything shut down in St. Louis. I wasn't able to, unfortunately, moved right into my place. So I moved from Florida to come and live with one of my best friends. She's a sweetheart, so kind. And then she traveled to Haiti right for July, leaving me and my son into her house, her unit, her apartment. So my son and I, my younger son and I, end up staying there with her, and she traveled to Haiti, so we had her apartment to ourselves. And yeah, while she was in Haiti, guys, I received a call from my hometown, which is, for those who don't know, I was born in Nicaragua. I was there for 5 years, and then I moved to United States. So that's what occurred. So I received a call from my family down in my country, and I was told that my father was diagnosed with lung cancer. So as my father was diagnosed with lung cancer, I sent money down there for his treatments, a surgery. And my country is not updated with, well, not, I won't say updated, but advanced in any medical. So they had to remove my father about 3 to 4 ribs, leaving him with a gash about this large open on his chest. And he got infected, he got real sick. We continued to give him treatments at home. They sent him home, and he went from 200 and maybe 220 pounds all the way to 80 pounds. Real sad to see that happen. That happened 2021. No, sorry, actually 2020. I'll go back a little bit. While that occurred to my father, my best friend came back from Haiti. As she returned from Haiti, she was having difficulty breathing, very fatigued, very tired. Of course, not knowing what was her problem. I also had my own problems and my own issue, pain problems, and, you know, all kind of stuff going on with myself. So, I got very much fatigued and tired as well, going through my sickness. And so I asked Miss Cat to keep an eye on her because she's not feeling good or whatever. So long story short, Miss Cat ran her to the ER, okay? And she was ran to the ER, guys. We weren't aware of what was about to happen to us. Well, here it is. Mind you, I told you guys that my father was already diagnosed with lung cancer. I'm going through a lot with all the stuff that he's going through because I'm the only daughter he has in the United States. So financially, I was not already doing good, but I had to support and help my family, my siblings in my home country. As I was doing that, my friend called me with bad news. She's been admitted. They're not letting her come home. And the only good outcome that came to me, I will say that I was super happy that I had just moved from her unit, from her place. And of course she hated that, but I was excited, of course, to have my own. So I had just moved in September. Come October, she was diagnosed with cancer. Guys, the worst ever. As she was diagnosed with cancer, was nobody available. She's in America, United States alone. She's from Haiti. She doesn't have relatives here. The only relative or close to relative will be her next of kin. Her next of kin will be her 14-year-old, which because of the COVID, she wasn't allowed to go into the emergency room at all. In her second, she was her goddaughter, which she practically raised since she was a newborn. So she was at a town in Florida, college. So she didn't have nobody to make choices and decisions for her. I was the third that failed as her next of kin. Okay? Home. I was a decision maker for her life. And I had to sit at the hospital for 2 months with her. While my father is in Nicaragua battling for his life. And I got my best friend here in the United States battling for hers as well. So, in the middle of all this epidemic, or pandemic, whatever, if I've said or stated a few words incorrectly, please don't judge me. I am Hispanic. I am from Nicaragua. And so, move on. You understand what I'm trying to say. So as I'm over here in the United States battling and struggling and dealing with all the stuff that she was going through, my kids are also being well supportive, taking care of each other, taking care of my little one, which at the time, he was just 13, okay? Which he's now 14. His birthday was December. I put all my pain, my struggle, my sickness to the side. Okay, so Miss Cat and I put ourselves together and did whatever we could to be there for our friend. As we was there for her, Miss Cat is doing so much from the outside while I was working in the hospital in the inside. Okay, guys? As all this occurring, like I stated, I put myself to the side. She was diagnosed with cancer, and she had 2 bone marrows. She had treatment. She had fell into a coma. I actually woke up from her coma. Get this. November the 2nd, I get a call from my brother, my sisters, my other brothers, to give me the bad news. And I just left Panera Bread, downtown St. Louis, to go down to the hospital with breakfast to surprise my best friend. I saw this excitement about surprising her came above me. It all crashed down as well. Life is too short. That morning, they contacted me to inform me that I have lost my father. My papa has passed. I couldn't drive. I was crying. I was devastated. I was sad. I was nervous. So much came over me, guys. It's sad because I had just met my biological family 4 years prior to that. And to have lost him and not knowing that I was going to lose him killed me. And I purchased ticket before while I was at the hospital with my best friend going through her sickness to travel to Haiti. Well, no, to travel to Nicaragua to go visit my father before passing. And of course, because of the COVID, the airlines had shut down. No flights were going into my hometown. So my papa passed without me having to see him. And I just continued to be strong. I had supportive kids, family, my best friend, her family from Haiti, Miss Cat. She's a wonderful friend as well. For those who have been following me and are subscribed to my video, you guys would know of Miss Cat. Miss Cat and I used to live together in Florida. Good friend of mine. And she was really supportive, you know. So that's what occurred, real bad. So as that had happened, I'm not letting go of the corn, and I got more corn. But don't let that worry you. Don't let that worry you. So I'm battling my friend, the loss of my father, my kids, myself. You don't live in the United States without having to pay any sort or kind of utility bill. So I'm over here battling, not being employed, paying my utility bills, having to deal with my friend's sickness, having to support and sustain my siblings in Nicaragua to send them some money for my father's burial and all his gatherings or whatever. Just too much, guys, too much. Okay? That was occurring with me. I forgot to take care of me. I forgot about me. A month and a half, or actually 2 months after, they went ahead and released my best friend to go home. She couldn't go home by herself. She needed somebody to be there for her. Because mentally and physically, she wasn't able to take care of herself. She had to start all over again with physical rehab. She needed rehab. She didn't even know how to hold a cup, a straw. Well, too much. So she had to be released, but one condition was either go to the rehab home or come to somebody's home. I took that challenge. I took her in just as well as she had took me and my son in. I would never close the door on her. So, as I'm going through all this, I keep getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and I knew I wasn't feeling good. All of us know our bodies. I knew mine wasn't right. So I decided to go to the ER after Thanksgiving. I said I will go, but I will wait until after Thanksgiving. So as I waited after Thanksgiving, November 27th, I ended up going to the ER, guys. And they ran all kind of tests on me. And get her. All the tests that they ran on me came out negative. Why they ran those tests was because I wasn't able to breathe, and everything to the left of my body was killing me under my chest. So the doctor said, we're gonna give you all kind of tests just to make sure that you don't have an erupted aorta. It could happen because it was right up under my left breast. So as they did that, guys, all the tests came back negative. I was happy. I'm thinking, what's happening? Because I knew that I've been sick already for the past 3 months. It's like, whatever, you know. So prior to my father's sickness, prior to me knowing all this, I knew my body wasn't right. It wasn't acting right. It wasn't feeling right. And I was just going through so much pain. So finally, having my friend home, I said, I need to go ahead, let the holidays pass. She got released November the 12th. The week after, or a week and a half after, Thanksgiving came above. And I was like, I'm going to wait till the holidays over. And then I'm going to go ahead and admit myself or go get checked. Well, when I got to the ER, everything came out negative. And then I was like, I'm not going home. I fought them. You guys got to find out what's truly going on with me. My body's not right. The doctor said, okay, well, everything's coming out right, guys. So Ms. Johnson, okay? That's me. My last name is Johnson. We're going to go ahead and run you down for a CT scan. I said, thank you so much, because I knew something wasn't right inside of my body. Guess what happens? Another sad, sad story. Like, I needed extra bad news, right? They call me. Well, they don't call me, but they came in the room to let me know, unfortunately, I have an ingrown tumor on the left side of my chest. Get that, right? And it's been growing for a while. It's been growing over the course of a year or two. I didn't know that. I knew that I had pain, but I didn't know that. The pain got severe. And I ran to the ER, and that's how everything was detected. Guys, for those who do not know about your body, I'm sorry to say you need to focus on you. So me, I paid attention to my body. Pay attention to your body. Do self-care. Do all those things you have to do to care for yourself. And fight the doctor, the medical team. Fight whoever you have to make sure they do what they have to do to give you the diagnostic or the appropriate diagnostic. And what's wrong with your system? What's wrong with your body? So me, I fought for myself, and I knew something wasn't right, and I wasn't going home until they found out. So they had, thank God that I decided to fight for myself, and yeah, they did what they had to do, and they found the tumor. The tumor was sitting there just growing itself out. And as it's just sitting there to grow, guess what was happening? It was shutting down. It was getting ready to shut down all my left organs. And it started with my left thyroid. So bad to the point where it was pushing my what do you call this? My esophagus was pushed all the way to the right. That's how bad this left thyroid got. So I was gonna go on the 2 major surgery. They had me booked for 2 major surgeries. Open chest and a cross. A V, basically. But thankfully, God is good. I'm going to tell you how God is so great. Almighty God is so great. I don't know what my subscribers believe in or what they don't believe in. So if I'm offending anyone by saying what I'm saying about my God, I ask that you forgive me. But I am a believer of God. Guys, He knew that I've already endured enough in my life. The loss of my father. My friend was diagnosed with cancer. And prior to all that, my other friend had just came from Haiti from burying her mom. So now I got the news that I was going to have 2 surgeries. Here go the point why God is so good. The mass was so huge, they had to open my chest to make sure that they was able to take the tumor out. So the thyroid team said, Ms. Johnson, we have the chest surgeon sitting on the side of your bed while you go under surgery to make sure we remove all this mass. And if we can, he will open your chest. I went into surgery. No one able to come to my surgery or to be there because, again, the beautiful COVID is around. I say beautiful because it's messing up everyone's life. It has messed up so many people's lives. So many people's life have been taken due to that. So my daughter was the only one that was able to be there, but gratefully, thank to God, I was able to have my baby there with me. One person, and my kids are my next of kin. I'm not a married person. I don't have No partner. I'm not with anybody. So my next of kin were my kids. My older one was my daughter, so that was my first choice for her to be there. Excuse me. And we were praying and worried that I will come out of surgery with a wound here. This is the part where it gets so good that God is so good. They open across here, guys, as you can tell. I've been opened from here to here to remove the left thyroid. It was removed, and they were so easily able to go down inside where this thyroid, where this mass was sitting over here somewhere, protruding and pushing all my organs on my left down, and they was able to take it off from one opening. So I don't have, that's eliminating the open chest surgery. That's what I mean. God is good. And that's what we say. God is good. And that's all the time. Okay? But that's why Miss Jackie J hasn't been uploading videos. I've been going through a lot of battles. Burying a good friend. Then my father, 9 months later. Then my best friend diagnosed with cancer. And I was only her caregiver at the time. And then the surgery. You see, I still have marks and I'm still battling through this. It kind of still hurt. It's still healing, you know. That surgery occurred a month ago. And you won't believe what else came in my plate. Like I needed an extra, right? My mother got sick 2 weeks ago. This food is good. Super good. So my mother got sick. And my mother already had a prior back surgery. Well, all her right nerves were completely shutting down. Sick. They ran a CT scan. Well, her nerves were pressing down so bad to the point where she needed immediate surgery. Again, no one's around. Only Miss Jackie J. I was her next to kin. I had to be there for her and with her. I'm not letting nothing go on this crawfish, y'all. It's super good. So now, as I'm healing, I have to stop healing to be there for my mother. My mother had to go under emergency surgery for her back, spine surgery, with the risk of perhaps being paralyzed. So that's what's been happening. And again, as I said, God is so good. My mother wasn't paralyzed. My mother's doing wonderful. She's healing beautifully. She got a good team of friends, good team of doctors. And we just been there supporting her, taking care of her, making sure she's okay, make sure that all her needs are being met. And that's what it is. I know this video may be a little bit longer than expected, but it has to be long, right? After all, you guys want to know, where have Miss Jackie J been? So I have to give you a story time of where Miss Jackie J has been. And why it is that I haven't been posting any videos or giving you guys or uploading any contents. After you guys hear this, I know you will say, well, damn, I don't blame you. You haven't had any time. Instead, you've been focusing on your sickness, your friend, your loss of the loss of your father, and the loss of a good friend, and having to just moved from Florida into St. Louis and not having a place to stay at. And you know, I have a beautiful friend and she gave me her unit as she was traveling to Haiti. And to sum it all up, I could tell you guys that 2021 came pretty bad, and 2020 ended pretty bad for me. So that's that. And I will say that I am still grateful overall to all my friends. They prayed up on me, my family, and everything that I've been going through, all the struggles that I've been going through, all the pain that I've been going through. You know, so, but I'm here. And that's the most important thing in life, is to have life. Well, with that being said, guys, don't take life for granted. Love for those who are around you. If you have friends, family, relatives, that for some reason, something so simple, you guys chose not to talk to each other no more, put that on a burner, on a what is it? On the side. Life's too short for all that. And I could say that. This is my testimony for that. And I've been strong and overcome all this and still going through it. As I'm going through all this, I don't know if my previous videos I've stated before, but I'm diabetic. I take insulin 4 to 5 times daily. I have hypertension. I take high blood pressure. If you don't know what hypertension is, it's high blood pressure. I take high blood pressure medicine as well. Okay? And I have neuropathy. I have to take gabapentin. 800 milligrams. That's the highest dose. 4 to 5 times daily. Like I tell you guys, there's just so much that a person could go through in life. And that's me. But I'm still going through what I'm going through. You want to know why? I will say it again. Because God is good. All the time, y'all. All the time, God is good. My babies, all 3 of my kids. My oldest one's 24. I may look young, but I'm over my 40s. Guys, and I call all 3 of mine my babies. They're my babies. Regardless of their age, they're my babies. They're the best. They're the best team, the best group support I've had in my life over this sickness, over through the challenges that I've been going through. And as well as now, where I am happy. My BFF, she's doing wonderful. She's taking chemotherapy. She do chemotherapy. She goes into a cancer center and she do chemotherapy every day. Okay? Monday through Friday, she has to go there. She doesn't do chemo on the weekend, but she do it Monday through Friday. Okay? At first I was taking her while she just came out of the hospital, but after that I stopped doing it. They encourage her to drive, to continue with her life. Just take it day by day and take it slow. But for those who have been following me, I thank you guys for never just continue following me. I thank you all, my supporters who have kept your subscription with me. Please continue to share my story, the challenges of life.